What's up, everyone? Today is Apple's peak performance event, and that starts at 10 a.m. so I'm going to tune into that, and I'm just going to kind of take you guys through the process of what goes into making one of these videos, one of these tech talks for my YouTube channel, and kind of how I utilize this entire room, how I shoot with myself with a camera that doesn't have a flip out screen, the editing process up to the eventual post tonight. So with that, I'm going to have some coffee, have a bagel, kind of tidy up this apartment and get ready for this event in about an hour and a half. So first things first, with this event starting in about an hour and 15, I want to be able to start shooting the second it ends. I'm going to be taking notes on my iPad while the event's going on, so the second it ends, I can really just hop into my set behind me and start shooting. So right now I'm going to set it up. Lights, camera, what lens I'm using, and really the backdrop. And I've decided probably to do it at the desk because that's probably the best setting. So we have some options. We have 56, 23, both 1.2s, or we have the 16 to 55 2.8. And I shoot with a Fuji X-T3, so there's a little bit of a crop, but I shoot 4K everything and everything in log, so I can really control the color. But I like that wide. I like the idea of shooting kind of wide with this and having it more like just a wide conversation, kind of see the backdrop, see the window panes, all that stuff. So probably gonna start with the 23, shoot with that and see what it looks like. So the key when you're shooting really by yourself in your own room is to have the eyeball focus on, because that's really the only trusting metric you have on if you're in focus or not, and put a lot of trust into the brains of this camera. Now it's the fun part. I don't know if it's really that fun, but I test it. So how I do that is, because I am one person, I start rolling on the camera, it's recording, and then I come around, sit down in the position I'll be sitting. So for me, it'll be like this. Pause it, stop recording, and check if it was in focus. And really from now, it's just a game of really trial and error. So right off the bat, looking at that, I definitely want less headroom and a little bit more of a zoom. Really take advantage of that 1.8. Bring it out of record mode. Push in a bit more. We're gonna get real nice, close and personal. So let's give this one a try. So just like that, the set is built. I have one camera, 23mm 1.2 on there. I have two LED panel lights. I'll have my iPad right here with my notes. I'll have my mic when I eventually mic up. This light behind me, hey Siri, turn my living room light on. I'll have that set, and really what it does is it illuminates these window panes, so it kind of gives me a different setting every time I shoot in this desk area, so I can kind of use it more often. These nano leaves kind of illuminate my face and again give a different type of setting when I'm shooting like over there, somewhere else within this apartment. And as far as camera, I shoot 4K, of course, I always shoot 23.975, so my frame rate's at 4850. I'm bumped down to 1.4 right now. ISO is the lowest it could be on log, which is 640. The reason I shoot in log, I never shot in log before when I did these, and I didn't have enough color control, and I didn't like that, was how much of your face is on the screen and how much skin tones you have to kind of play with. With that, I'm gonna start getting dinner ready for tonight as I wait for this keynote, because I got done a lot earlier than I thought. So journaling's become a pretty big thing in my life. It was a digital thing where I did it on my iPad, but I've currently gone back to like a physical paper journal. And I kind of just write down my thoughts for the day, my goals. Just take what's in my mind and just put it down on paper, because sometimes the stuff that's in here becomes bigger, grander ideas, and sometimes you just need to get it all out. And the event is starting now, and this is really how I really organize all my projects. It's Notion, and within here I have my script, and I'll have my intro. Each chapter is going to be each product that is announced today, and then underneath I'll kind of write a small description of what the product is, how I'm going to talk about it, and really just have my bullet point notes for when I start this video. So at the end of this keynote that is starting right about now, I'll show you kind of all my notes for it. So the event's over. I had some surprises, I'm not gonna lie. M1 Ultra. But I'll kind of show you what the storyboard for this, the notes ended up being. But we had Apple TV, just some new films they're doing. Friday Night Baseball, which is kind of cool. iPhone 13, new color. iPhone SE, saw that coming. iPad Air with the M1, saw that coming. The M1 Ultra, did not see that coming until like the middle of the year, but this one's gonna be fun to talk about. Mac Studio and Studio Display, which was another fun one. And that's it. But I'm gonna start shooting this video so we can get this out soon, but that was an exciting event. A lot more than I expected. What's up everyone? Joseph here. Earlier today, Apple had their first keynote event of 2022 called Peak Performance. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and until the next video, peace. So just finished up shooting, so now we drop it all into Premiere and we start the edit, the fun part. When I'm editing, I tend to always forget to eat lunch, so made sure I took about 15 minutes to make a cauliflower crust pizza. Not as good as a regular pizza, but you can eat the whole thing and not feel guilty, so. So I'm exporting now. It's going real slow because I don't have an M1, but I'm listening to this I Am Athlete Lil Wayne podcast when I'm doing it. It's a great listen, I recommend it. But now it's a waiting game just to upload. You can see my timeline, in case you're curious on the timeline. I'm wearing my Scrub Daddy shirt. Thumbnail. And like I said, hurry up and wait. So we take our chapters, go into, we'll set this as private for now. Go into the description. Double space. There's our chapters. A better, more efficient phone that can kind of run this new iOS 15. And basically it's a much. So the Seattle sun is sort of out. It's about 5:05. Sunset's getting later, so I'm gonna head outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air, and then come back here and make this dinner that's been in the crock pot all day, so I'll see you guys at dinner time. So every once in a while, I bring out the chef skills, or try to. And tonight we got the barbecue chicken in the crock pot with some broccoli. This is an arugula tomato cucumber salad with really either the green goddess or some garlic Italian dressing. And then just some white rice. And then a Clear Mind kombucha. But with that, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner without you. And I hope you enjoyed this video and the process of kind of what went into today's Apple Peak Performance event. And if you're watching this, that video's been live for probably more than 24 hours, so check that out and I hope you enjoy, and until the next video, peace.